Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in today's video. Something a little bit different. I'm sure you can tell by the title and the thumbnail. We are doing something pretty simple today. Pretty simple and pretty cool. Something me and Jacob have been wanting to do for a very long time. We went ahead and took the GNU LT10 across Florida, drove a couple hours to the West Coast, and we're searching for some scallops today. I'm sure most of you know what scallops are, but if you do not, they are a type of shellfish that are found all across the world. I don't know the exact name that we are hunting today, but it's the smaller kind. I know somewhere in like Australia they have like giant scallops. We're just searching for some Florida scallops today. Nothing crazy. We started off the day by waking up at 3 o'clock to head across the coast. We had a pretty far drive ahead of us. We loaded everything up and headed on the 2-hour drive across Florida to somewhere around Tampa Bay area. Shout out to Chris from GNU Holics, or Salt the Wound on YouTube. He pointed us in the right direction to go find these scallops. We were able to limit out, so big shout out to Chris. Thank you, Chris. We actually went out scalloping probably about a month or so ago during the first opening week of scalloping, and it was very, very busy. Even though we got to the ramp butt crack of dawn at 6 a.m., we knew just as the sun was coming up, the boat ramp would only get busier. We got out on the water as quickly as we could. Our plan was to fish in the morning to kind of waste some time, to let the sun come up, to be able to see those scallops a little bit easier. On my first cast with one of my custom rods, I ended up snapping it, so the fishing didn't really last that long. We saw a couple fish, didn't get a single bite, and we started to notice how many boats were actually coming off of the ramp and how many boats were actually going to be out there with us. And it was kind of stressing us out. So we kind of cut the fishing trip short and just went straight out to the flats to begin looking for the scallops. Scalloping is very simple. Like I said earlier, you kind of have to just go out into these little areas that are known to have scallops, and you kind of go out to some shallow water. It doesn't have to be too shallow. It can be 2 feet, can be 5 feet, can be a foot. Kind of just go out to these areas and look for these scallops laying on top of the sand or laying on top of the grass. And you'll kind of just see them, and once you see one, you usually see more than one. Now that me and Jay made our way out to the flat, we went ahead and got ready to jump in the water. We did bring the GoPro along to kind of show you guys what it's like to hunt for these scallops, and we'll kind of flip to that now. We've got a couple so far. Time to take you guys in the water, show you what scalloping is all about. This is waterproof, right? After swimming around for about 2 or 3 hours, we limited it out pretty quickly. One limit per person is, I think, 2 gallons. So we got 4 gallons in total. Went ahead and filled up the Blue Yeti on the back of the Gnu pretty quickly, and we started the 2-hour drive back home. This video is a catch, clean, and cook, so we did go ahead and take these scallops home and begin the cleaning process. There are tons and tons of different ways to clean scallops, and there's tons of videos out online on how to clean scallops. To clean scallops, it's super simple. You simply just use like a spoon or a butter knife to kind of open the shell to kind of reveal the insides of the scallop. And you use a spoon to kind of scrape around and take off the eyes and the guts and all the nastiness of the scallop, and you're just left with that pure white piece of meat. And the easy part comes, you just take a spoon or a knife and you scrape that meat right off the shell, and you got yourself a little scallop. You get quite a bit more meat than you're expecting with these scallops. We're able to probably get a couple dinners out of the amount that we got. After we've cleaned the scallops fully, we'll go ahead and throw some garlic and some seasonings in a pan and let that simmer for a second. We'll get the sauce going. We're gonna make some Alfredo or some pasta tonight, just to make something simple and quick and delicious. After getting the butter and the garlic all simmering, we went ahead and tossed those scallops in and just let them simmer and soak in that garlic sauce. And we got the pasta boiling. Once everything was done and finally cooked, we combined the pasta and the scallops. We did go ahead and throw in some frozen shrimp in there just to add something a little bit different, and it tasted delicious. I know this is something a little bit different than we normally do. I really hope you guys kind of got an idea and a feel for what it's like to go scalloping and what it takes to really go do it. Anyone can do this. It is very simple. You just have to know where to go. But I greatly appreciate you guys watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed today's video, please do hit that like button, as it does help us out tremendously. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.